couple of weeks ago, I put up a poll on Twitter and YouTube asking which attraction should I build, and the winner for both was the Carnival. So welcome to the Bloxburg Carnival, where the fun never ends. Unless we run out of popcorn. Then yeah, the party's over. So instead of me cutting the video and possibly removing pretty details, I just decided to do a slow tour. And I'll just add the voiceovers after, which is now. So this is the ticket booth and these are the prices. Yeah, and don't pay attention to the prices for each ticket. Listen, the difference between 1 ticket and 10 tickets, I was just not going back. And we got the little poster on the flag and you can pick it up so you can leave the place and be like, yeah, I went there. So the first stand that we're greeted with is the popcorn stand. I made it to look like popcorn with the popcorn on top. With the lights, I thought I was creative with this one, which I was, because it matches the popcorn container, so it's cool. Over here we have the carousel. Yeah, I've seen way better carousels, but honestly the amount of detail I put in the rest of this park, I think it held up. And this is one of those sprayer games. Here's a picture. And here's the reference. I think I did pretty okay. I actually like how this came out. I ended up using stars for like the shooting area. This is one of my favorite games at the fair, even though this is not the fair, this is the carnival. Honestly, I'll just call this a mix. The Carnifair or the Fairnival. So we've made it over here by the porta potties. I tried to make the little occupied and not occupied little green and red light thingies. Most of these are gonna be not occupied, but you know, I had to at least throw one in there that was to make it look good. This is the first ride. Yeah, I just made this from my own brain, but here's the actual ride I tried taking it from. I just used water hoses. Nothing spectacular, but it is for me. And here's where the eating tables for if, you know, there's no space everywhere else, so you want to sit down and eat. Here is the skee ball. I was really proud of this. My brain, it just magnificent. And back over here for the hot dog stand, I added the hot dog symbol at the top. And it looks pretty good from the outside. When I did the posters, those took forever and I couldn't figure out a neater way to do them. And here's what the inside looks like. I tried to do like stacked cups. Yeah, that one was kind of just a little bit challenging to think about. And I know I could have used the new pictures, but I really wanted like a slushy machine. So I built that. So we got slushies and hot dogs. But on this side is like fries. I didn't really show the front of this place, not at the beginning, so you probably wouldn't have known that. Yeah, this place is called Bucket O' Fries. And then we got the buckets. I used the Halloween buckets. Yeah, I figured the new bucket was the perfect match for this because we're at the Bloxburg Carnival, so you'd have newbie things like this noob stuffed toy here. Brings us to our next game, which is the one where you throw the baseballs at the bottles. I think those would be bottles. I'm not quite sure, it's been a while. But it actually works because I use snowballs. And it does work because technically the games at the fair are supposed to be impossible so that they can steal your money. Snowballs can't knock down the little boxes I made the cans from. That makes this a win-win situation in my eyes. We are at the little ice cream stand. This shop has one of my favorite posters that I've made for this entire build because of the little piggy on it. And the inside, it's round, and that's what I do like about this. It reminds me of the ice cream stand in town, except this one's pink and it's better. So we don't have waffle bowls for ice cream in this game. I tried to make them and I think I did pretty good with that. I'm sorry I didn't really have a lot of footage to show from me building this because I don't record a full process because I'm on mobile and my phone. I mean, I do have a lot of storage, but I don't have unlimited storage compared to a computer. So it makes it hard for me to record the whole process, and I'm sorry. Here we are at the Ferris wheel. This took me thinking skills. Thinking is not my strong suit. Some of you guys know that. Ever since they updated the game where you can't really copy and paste each chair, I had to put each chair into each little trolley thingy, and that took forever. And the thing is, I could copy and paste, but then I'd also have to rotate. And rotating on mobile, do you guys know what it's like to rotate on mobile? Anyways, the top of the seat here, you can see the whole park, and I think this is my favorite build. The Ferris wheel is always going to be my favorite. It's just like you can get a good view, and you can't see the whole city because I don't have high quality and my Wi-Fi is pretty okay. But hey, you can see the whole park. Now we mingle our way on over to the fruits and veggies farm stands. I tried making strawberries. These look like watermelon cubes. I'm not mad at it. Here you got the corn on the shelf and the grapes. And I have a fruit bowl down there just in case I have to restock. Just in case. These are supposed to be potatoes, like different color potatoes. Then we have the carrots over here. Some still in the dirt, others chilling. And then I brought back out the pumpkins because normally the carnival in my state shows up in the fall. So they'll have pumpkins and lattes and warm foods. And then we have our basic fruits. And I tried making cabbages and turnips. Thought this little fruits and veggies farm was a good thing to add to this build. Here we are at the turkey leg shop. I like this. It gives me an old-timey vibe because of the font I chose and then like the framing. Here's what the inside looked like. I had help from my friend decorating this place. Honestly, without her, I'd still be decorating and most likely still cooking food. I haven't heard much of a lot of people doing this, but I'm using the lantern bags from Halloween last year as food bags, so to wrap up each food item. It's a great idea, so if you haven't thought about it, go ahead and use it. So smart. And a whole bunch of food cooked, and then I have, you know, the preparation station, and then where it cooks inside of the container. And we got the seasonings lined up. And a refrigerator just in case more food needs to come out, but it's a really good shop. Walking on over here, we have the candy store, and I know that the sun is a little bit bright out and I probably have too many lights up. So here's a picture. I just let the standard candy out. I'm really happy that they added this to the game. Keeps everything in one bowl and you don't have to make too much. And you get actual candy, so it works itself out. I tried making cotton candy, just using the jars. I didn't feel like making them. And here is our slide. Here's a video of how it works. I like it. It's really great. It's pretty fast, so it's quite interesting. In the moment, I'm sure some of you guys have been waiting for the inside of this tent, the circus tent. This is not a circus, but this is attraction. So I left the seats their original color because I like it. It gives off that older vibe of normal carnival tents do give off. And this place is great. I feel like it's missing a couple of, like, I don't know, like those high standard people who just fly back and forth. But we got trampolines as substitutes, so it's fine. Now, I don't remember the exact number of shapes that I used for this entire tent, but I will assure you that it's well over 150. So next up we have the spinning ride. Here's a video of how it's supposed to work. These are typically seen more often in fairs as well. Next up we got this lemonade stand. I used the wheels as lemons. Forgot to record the inside, so here's a video. And this was the first shop that I did because I instantly thought lemonade. And then next was the popcorn stand. Next up we have two more games. And this is supposed to be like the duck picking game where you pick it up and if you're a winner on the other side you get a prize. But we're doing this with noobs. My brain is just powerful at this point. Somebody needs to confiscate it. Then on the other side, we have that popping balloon game. I had to use shovels because those were the ones that you can pick up. And then, you could walk over and stab at them if you want to. Here we are at the cool roller coaster. It's blue because I wanted the color to pop. I didn't want it to be red. I didn't want it to be orange. I wanted it to be neon and blue. Now on mobile, listen, the struggle is real getting up the hill, but going down is fun. Next up, we have another cool spinning ride. It's full of colors. Forget every other stand that I've said was my favorite in this game because this one comes on top no matter what, okay? The cookie stand, right? I pulled out cookies from past holidays such as Christmas and Halloween. And then I took some of the basic cookies out. I try to make like those scooper, like the scooper thingies, and then we got the sprinkles to add more seasoning to your cookie. But this is my favorite stand in this whole park. I will defend it with my life. This is the last stand in the park. Prepare for a modern time recap.
But this is the most powerful thing that can be done. Surrender. See, and love is an act of surrender to another person. Total abandonment. I give myself to you.
Hold up, this is not the end of the video, okay? I want you guys to be able to come visit this park in person and see it for yourself, the greatness, the awesomeness, and the amount of work I put into it. Now, I'm not going to put a date or a time in this video, but we can talk about it in the comment section below. With that being said, I hope that your morning, midday, evening, or night is going well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification for when I upload. And as I always say, stay frosty, my butter beans. Bye!